Buzzers! It is Monday. It is the 16th of November. This is Good Morning Buzzers from Buzz50.com. And I'm Mike, and you are you, wherever you are in the world, and we really are from all around the world. I can see that we've got loads of people in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room already. Are you in there? We'll find out in a minute. We're live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on the Buzz50 homepage, and of course in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. And if you want to join us, if it is 7:30 a.m. UK time, where you are, wherever you are in the world, you need to Google to find out if it is. If you come to the Buzz50 homepage, then you will see a link under this broadcast, which brings you into the Good Morning Buzzers room as long as you remember. It only takes about a minute to join, and then you can join us, and you will be joining the likes of and good morning to, live in the Good Morning Buzzers room, Witch Morgana, Christine, Carrie May, Thee, Joyous One, Mackie Wack, Pronto, Quiet Mouse 1, Sasquatch, Stray Dog 1, and Viv Huff. So fantastic, loads of people in this morning, loads of people watching on YouTube. I can't tell how many people are watching on Facebook, but hello to you if you are. This is just a friendly chat at 7:30 a.m. UK time every single day of the week. Do come and join us. Now, the big question today is, what difference should we do on Good Morning Buzzers, and how can we get more people coming in? Those of you that are coming in have probably noticed the numbers are going up slowly pretty much every day, which is great. And we're getting loads of stuff sent in, but I'm short of jokes. But what can we do? Now, I'll put something on the forums and send out a message about this. What would you like to see and hear? How can we make it more interactive? We get people calling in, and you can call in live, whether you're a Buzz50 member or not. You're welcome to call in live and say hello to us. You've got a few phone numbers there. Well, you've got two phone numbers, 07548 884 288, or +44 in front of that, and knock off the 0 if you're international, or do call us on Skype, and we have had callers both on the phone and Skype. And coming into the Good Morning Buzzers room is John P, and Fee is with us. We have got loads. Oh, you missed Quiet Mouse, Mike, says Viv Huff. Oops, retract that, says Viv Huff. Good morning to all of you. If I've missed you off, then I'm sorry. We've got lots going on this morning. We have got a few words about the terrible problems in France in Paris in France, and the deaths there. And of course, you've probably noticed that we've changed the logo on Buzz50. I'm just having a look. We've not actually changed it in the chat rooms, and we've got a forum topic going on. We have got Identify the Voice. Now, it's a new voice. Yesterday's voice was guessed. Yesterday's voice was, he says, desperately scrolling up and down looking to it. I can't find it. It's live. That's the problem of being live. Yeah, here it is. Yesterday's voice went, and it was William Shatner, or William Schaffner, I think it was, that Pronto says, won by Pronto and Quiet Mouse with a correct spelling. And here's today's voice for 10,000 buzzer points. Can you guess who this is?
I think he was
a little bit louder, perhaps.
Every time he wrote something, it was just fabulous when he did it.
Here we go. Let's try again. Who's this?
To me, as a matter of fact, I think he was one of the best in the world. Every time he wrote something, it was just fabulous when he did it.
So who is that voice? Not who's he talking about, but who is this voice?
To me, as a matter of fact, I think he was one of the best in the world. Every time he wrote something, it was just fabulous when he did it.
And what other things can we do? You can type ideas in now in the Good Morning Buzzers room if you like, but I probably won't have time to write them down. So send me messages, and I'll put something on the forums about it and something on the homepage. And how can we get more people joining us here on Good Morning Buzzers? Because I'm sure there are loads of people out there all around the world who would appreciate an interactive broadcast for 20 minutes a day. Maybe not. What is this? What's this the theme tune from? Very famous film, dramatic film. Second day that we've been doing this. What is it? Also worth 10 1,000 buzzer points, as is this voice. Who is this?
To me, as a matter of fact, I think he was one of the best in the world. Every time he wrote something, it was just fabulous when he did it.
We've got guesses. Viv Huff, Confessions of a Window Cleaner, Last Tango in Paris, Virgin Soldiers. Viv Huff coming out with every single film that she knows. Exorcist, Like Your Confessions, Viv lol. Bambi, Dumbo, Marlon Brando, says Viv Huff. It's a Viv Huff special this morning. Romeo and Juliet, says Witch Morgana. Oh, that would be nice, but it's not. And we have got the Buzz 50 joke off. I have run out of jokes that I can read out. Please send more in. Poltergeist, says Viv Huff. We have got 2 jokes this morning. And we have got... Fee is in and out of the room like a yo-yo. Out of the room, back in the room. Go, what are you doing, Fee? Sit still. We're running out of jokes that I can do. If you sent in a joke and I haven't read it out, I'm sorry. I do copy and paste them and save them, but I have been known to miss 1 or 2. So the idea of the joke, I read out a joke, you vote for it out of 10, then the winning joke goes on Facebook, and we name the winner and the loser. Fee's connection isn't very good. She didn't actually use those exact words, but not very good is her connection at the moment. Right, 2 one-liners this morning. Here is joke number 1, which I would please like you to vote for out of 10, 0 to 10. To listen, or you might miss it. I hate Russian dolls. They're so full of themselves. Joke number 1. 4 your votes out of 10. And if you want to guess who this is, feel free to try and win 10,000. Love Story, The Way We Were, Waterworld, Titanic, all of those from Viv Huff. None of them correct. Ben-Hur says Pronto. Yeah, Ben-Hur says Pronto. It's all in the pronunciation. Is that from the movie Moment to Moment, says Witch Morgana? No. Mia 2. Me here. Mia 2. Oh, that's for the voting. I've forgotten.
To me, as a matter of fact, I think he was one of the best in the world. Every time he wrote something, it was just fabulous when he did it.
So we've got votes coming in, and first off the mark is Fee, managing to be in the room for just a minute with a 2. The Patriot says Viv Huff no. 2 says Viv Huff yes. 2 says Mackie Whack. 3 says Pronto. Ha ha. 6 says Quiet Mouse. Easily pleased. That's what I like to see in a woman. 3 says Carrie May. John P gives that 1. John P has either not got out of the right side of the bed this morning or has fallen out of the bed. Christine gives it a 3. Joyce 1 gives it a 3. Sasquatch. We will be doing international roll call, not now, but in a little while, when we will find out, I'm sure, that Sasquatch is from down under, where everything, including the sense of humour, is a little bit upside down. And so he gives it a 1. Viv Huff, Mel Brooks for that voice. Scooby-Doo from Stray Dog. No. She's an Essex girl, Mike says Viv Huff. Witch Morgana says 2. Oh, Mike, behave, says Quiet Mouse. Right, let's have a listen. What is this, the theme tune from? What famous film? Should I give you a clue? I think to give you a clue, I'll have to Google it. Let me Google it whilst it's playing. I'll give you a clue. $1995. That's your first clue. 1995 that film is from. Perhaps the others don't know about Russian dolls, lol, says Quiet Mouse. I'm sure they do. Russian dolls, they're the ones where the doll goes, little one goes inside a big one, goes inside a big one, goes inside. I'm sure everybody knows that, surely. Pretty Woman, says Viv Huff. Now, Viv Huff, are you saying that because you've just looked in a mirror? Pretty Woman? Bodyguard, says Viv Huff. Naked Tango, says Viv Huff. Sounds dark and serious, says Joyce 1. It is. It's from 1995. Okay, let's now switch to the site, have a look at what's going on there, and then come back. The Deer Hunter, says Viv Huff. Any guesses from now till I come back? I may. Harriets of Fire, says Viv Huff. I think that was the prequel to Chariots of Fire, that one. So let's go across the site, see what we've got to look at. And call in. Let's have a caller this morning. Let's show people that we are interactive. If you wonder who I'm talking to, it's people in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, as well as you, wherever you're watching. And if you want to call in, do call in. Babushka Dolls, says Stray Dog One. Thank you for that. Mike's an old smoothie, Viv, says Quiet Mouse. No, just honest. Skype Mike Buzz 50 or call in on one of these numbers. Can you read those? Let's have a look at the site. Sometimes this goes wrong. We'll see what's going on. Something's going to change in here when you come back. It's called Spot the Difference, like those things where you used to have two pictures and you'd circle what the differences are. I said I wouldn't ramble on this morning, so let's move on, because some people end up going to sleep while they're watching this. In fact, there are some people who, particularly with different time zones around the world, actually put this on when it's time for bed, or put a recording of this on, and they're asleep within minutes. So, you know, we do a lot of good for a lot of people all around the world. So here we are, starting screen share. So you should now be seeing the same as what I'm seeing, which is the Good Morning Buzzers room with all the people typing here, particularly Viv Huff with all her film guesses, monopolizing the room. And then on the right-hand side here, we have got in the Good Morning Buzzers room, Sasquatch, I've seen your guess. Witch Morgana, Christine, Carrie May, Fee, John P, Joyous One, Mackie Wack, Pronto, Quiet Mouse One, Sasquatch, the aforementioned birthday boy of yesterday, the Lion King, says Viv Huff, Love at First Kiss, says Viv Huff, Pronto, did I say, Quiet Mouse, Sasquatch, I did say, Stray Dog One, and Viv Huff. And what we've got to look at here is, what is this a close-up of a household object? Can you guess? Any ideas what that is? And then we have this sent in by, who's this sent in by, for goodness sake? Jenny11. Start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and suddenly you're doing the impossible. Apparently said by Francis of Assisi. And then we have this here. Now this goes with a little story saying, are you listening to this? It's a very interesting fact about penguins, so it's very educational, this as well, sent in by Joyous One. Did you ever wonder why there are no dead penguins on the ice in Antarctica? Where do they go? Wonder no more. It is a known fact that the penguin is a very ritualistic bird which lives in an extremely ordered and complex life. The penguin is very committed to its family and will mate for life, as well as maintain a form of compassionate contact with its offspring throughout its life. This is the sad bit. If a penguin is found dead on the ice surface, other members of, I didn't know this, other members of the family and social circle have been known to dig holes in the ice using their vestigial wings and beaks until the hole is deep enough for the dead bird to be rolled in and buried. I really didn't know this. The male penguins then gather in a circle around the fresh grave and sing, you ready for this? Freeze a jolly good fellow, freeze a jolly good fellow. Don't think that's entirely true. Thank you for sending that in, Joy. Okay, let's go back to the site, see what's going on. I'm going to click here, and see if you can spot the difference. Can you spot the difference? Yes, you're right. I am that little bit older than I was before I went away. And I think the first person to guess this theme tune, and let's hear it again, because the guest has come in, and I think that I can safely say that the first person to guess this correctly as Braveheart was Sasquatch. Was it? Is it? Have I got it right? Mike's moving something, says Mackie Wack. Yes, I was. And Braveheart, says Carrie May. Piano, said Quiet Mouse. Oh, I'm behind. I've not scrolled down. Mike, you look exceptionally dapper this morning. Lovely shirt as hell. Yeah, for a change, I thought I'd wear a checked shirt. And let's have a look. Let's get some votes in for that joke. I believe the theme tune playing. No, that wasn't a joke. That wasn't a joke. That was something sent in by Joy, which could do as a joke. Right. So let's fade that down and stop that. Stopped. That was Braveheart, as guessed by Sasquatch, and the clue was it was 1995. What we didn't look at as we switched to the site then was the logo that we've put up. Well, okay, let's count that as joke number, and we'll put it on Facebook if it wins. I think it's going to. Sasquatch gives that a 10, I think, for the penguins. A 7 from Viv Huff. So bring your jokes and votes in. We'll count that as joke number 2 from Joyous One, because the one I've got lined up, which I found is an absolute rubbish one. Viv Huff gives it a 7. Quiet Mouse gives it a 7. Mackie White gives it an 8. Oh, made me giggle, says Quiet Mouse. New dawn fades, says Witch Morgana. Not sure what you're saying that is for, Witch Morgana. John Pete gives it a 7. Oh, the votes are rolling. Sasquatch, was that really a 10 that you gave for that joke then? Or were you voting for you being able to guess that the theme tune was Braveheart? Who knows? And is this going to go? Who is this? Very, very famous voice.
To me, as a matter of fact, I think he was one of the best in the world. Every time he wrote something, it was just fabulous. When he did
I'm going to give you a clue. I'm just feeling so generous this morning. It's a singer. Or it was a singer. And we've got a 5 there from Carrie May, and a 4 from Pronto, and a 5 from Christine. I think we can safely say that Joy's joke, let's work out the averages. The first joke, a 4 from Witch Morgana. The first joke, which I found, so I'm running out of jokes, send in some jokes. Managed to get 2.5. Pathetic. Probably the most pathetic ever. Alfred Hitchcock says Viv Huff. I think Viv Huff is in a different time zone. Oh, for the voice. No. Got you. Barry White says Viv Huff. No. 6.4 for that joke about the penguins sent in. Pony on the door, says Carrie May. Yes, the pony has managed. That was what all the noise was when I went across to the site. It was Pony climbing up the door. We're going to do this. We're going to switch across to the site because we ought to have a quick look at the site and the logo that we put on. So I wasn't intending to do this, but as I missed it off as we switched across, and there's a technical reason for that, I'm going to click across to here. What we'll do is we'll have a quick look at the birthdays because we haven't done those yet. So we can click here to have a look at the birthdays. And we've got guessing there, George Harrison from Sasquatch. No, Viv Huff from John Lennon, the other way around. And up here, of course, we've got the French flag flying over the Buzz 50 logo. I felt that it was appropriate to put it in front of the logo. Thank you for all the messages that you've sent in. And obviously, I send my love and condolences and everything to everybody in France and all the relatives and to everybody with all the conflict all around the world. It's terrible what's going on at the moment, not just in France. And I hope that the powers that be, the people that control what's going on in countries in the world can sort things out. We've also, if we go to the, I'm not logged in here. If we go to the homepage, there's also a French flag with a forum topic about everything that's going on in Paris. So let's have a quick look, see who's joined. And we had 48 new members yesterday, look here, and 7 joined so far today. That's 48 after we've deleted the scammers. Happy birthday today to Ginty. Ginty, one of the original members of Buzz 50. And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to John, to Meryl, and to Secure 32. Let's switch back into the Good Morning Buzzers room. Let's go back to the site. I don't know what else we've got to do because I've got all a bit muddled up with it. John Lennon said Viv Huff. George Harrison says Sasquatch. Pavarotti said Viv Huff. No, says Mike. This is not Pavarotti.
To me, as a matter of fact, I think he was one of the best in the world. Every time he wrote something, it was just fabulous when he did it.
Prayers for humanity, says Joyous One. Amen, Joyous, says Quiet Mouse. Yes. Our lovely Ginty, happy birthday, says Mackie White. Ginty, we should have done a Ginty special. I've not seen you in the Good Morning Buzzers room. If you did come in, and when you do come in, you will get a special. I think we've done pretty much what we were supposed to be doing. Did anyone guess the Spot the Difference? If they didn't, we'll have it tomorrow. So let's do international roll call. Where are you from? What time it is? Give people an idea around the world where we're from and how international Good Morning Buzzers is, or Buzz 50 is, because Buzz 50 isn't about this. It's a social networking site for seniors over 50. It's all about friends and friendship. It's not a dating site. It's completely free to join, and we've got chat rooms, we've got forums, we've got social networking. I've seen a guest come in for The Voice, and it may well be correct.
To me, as a matter of fact, I think he was one of the best in the world. But every time he wrote something, it was just fabulous. When he did it.
Carrie May got Spot the Difference. Well done, Carrie May, for that. And we've got a guest coming in for that voice. And the guest has come in from Viv Huff. And it is indeed Frank Sinatra. So Viv Huff does get 10,000 buzzer points for that. Well done. Southern Ireland got to rush, says Fee. Goodbye, goodbye. Have a good day. Viv Huff 750. Quiet Mouse 2 Snap. I'm reading these backwards. Quiet Mouse 1, Essex UK 750. Did I say Quiet Mouse 2? And we've got Central Lancashire is where Mackie Wack is from. Not raining at the moment, but windy at 750. Strange that mouse, isn't it? Lol, says Viv Huff. Staffordshire, England, 7:50 a.m. 3:50 p.m. in the Philippines, says Witch Morgana. Quiet Mouse, yes, Viv. Lol. You're not the same person, are you? Joyous One, Old Blue Eyes, good for you. Yep, Viv. Well done for getting the drinks in, says Mackie White. Cold and wet and windy outside my cave in Germany, where it's 8:50. Viv Huff dances a victory dance around her handbag. A little bit drunk. She's actually said a victory dance, but we know what you mean. Well done, Viv. Thank you, Carrie. Bye-bye to all of you. Bye all, says Quiet Mouse. Have a good day. Hugs. Thanks, Mike. Night all. Joy's heading for a pillow. Thanks for keeping me awake. Good night. And that's it. That's all we're doing for today. I haven't missed anything off. Sorry. If you can come up with suggestions for this, do tell all your friends about it. Tell all your friends and neighbours and enemies if you don't like it about Buzz 50. Sasquatch, who won something today, is from the land of the Numbat, which we all know is down under in Australia. Which Morgana says bye or take care. Thanks for watching. I'm an Essex girl, says Viv Huff. We know, Viv. We know that. Good morning, Buzzers. Goodbye to you and see you tomorrow. Good morning, Buzzers.